GPT Healthcare after reporting strong profit growth in Q3 FY24. Mangam, tell us more. What did the management say and what did the numbers look like?
Well, the numbers were weak because while there was a strong profit growth, the revenues were actually muted. And that's exactly what the management told us as well, that the third quarter is typically muted because of the festive season. And because of the Adhik Maas, we had the festive season for a larger part of the third quarter than typically what it is towards, the end of the second quarter and the start of the third quarter itself. So that weighed down on their business. However, what's keeping the street excited is the commentary. They said that they expect to grow 10 to 15% in the fourth quarter, the quarter that we're currently in. FY24 revenues would be about 400 crores. Next year, the revenue growth on top of that would be around 15 to 18%. And they expect to commission the Raipur hospital in FY25 itself, which may at the start put some pressure on the margins, but that will actually be a lot more ROCE accretive, largely because it is an asset-light model funded via internal accruals itself. And for the Calcutta operations that they've done around 300 plus robotic surgeries in the Salt Lake Hospital. The dum-dum occupancy should be around 75 to 77% as well. And the average revenue per occupied bed, the RPOB, as we measure it for hospitals, is consciously kept at the levels that it is, largely because, it would increase a lot more occupancy for the company. 4 to 5% growth in average revenue per occupied bed is what the management has guided for. The only risk for the healthcare sector right now is the standardization of healthcare procedure rates. For that, the management said the industry body is taking a call on that. So they'll, this is something that will be a problem for everyone put together. Nothing specific for GPT Healthcare. Balance sheet is pretty strong with a gross debt at 8 crore and 45 crores in terms of cash too. And let's listen into what Atul Tantia told us this morning.
The third quarter is typically a seasonally weak quarter due to the festival season. And this in 2024, the Navratri or Durga Puja in Calcutta, the West Bengal side, was in October rather than September, which was in last year in FY23. So on a comparable basis, it is not a good comparison. Despite that, we have grown about 4.5% in Q3. Q4, we expect to grow north of expect to grow about 10 to 15%. For the full year, we expect to exceed revenue by almost 400 crores. So FY25, we expect revenue growth to be in the range of about 15 to 18%. With respect to our RPOB, it is around the 32,500 mark. It is a conscious call of the management to address this strata of the society, which is an aspiring population, has high disposable income, basically the middle to high income part of the society. We consciously keep our RPOB around that mark, and we expect it to grow by almost 5 to 6% going forward due to inflation as well as change in specialty mix, etc. With respect to the standardization of rates, I think that we, as an industry, the industry body is taking a call as to what it should be. The industry is in talks with the Union Health Department as well as the various state departments to ensure that the returns on the investments are also met.
Okay, GPT Healthcare is a stock which is doing well in today's trading session.